2, 1. Hey, that was pretty good. I don't know if it worked out, but happy Monday. It is Monday, January something. I don't know, 5th, 6th, I think. Anyway, it's Monday night. Wow, we had a few people on here before I even started. I think YouTube must actually put out a notification. Why does this keep getting blurry? It must put out a notification before you even go on. So if you set the stream up, to make sure it's going to work, because you always have to do that with YouTube. But it sets up some kind of a notification, I think, before you even get going. But anyway, it's Monday. We're going to have another giveaway tonight. Not going to be anything huge, but should be a pretty cool giveaway. I think I'm actually behind in the stream. There's a slight lag from what I see and what's actually on the screen. I don't know. That's pretty weird. Well, let's get to it. We got a few people on here. Asaf Farfar says hello. Won't let me in. Well, you look like you were in. Joe says hello back to you. Hey, Joe, what's up? Asaf says hello, Joe. Asaf says, Rob, you here? Well, I am now, but I must be honest. I was not here when you were here before, but now I'm here, so here I am. LaForte says hello, or Lee Forte. Hello, how you doing? Junior says sup. Sup, Junior. Sup, buddy. Gear Runner says, what's up, buddy? I just got my notification. I just came on. I don't know, like 30 seconds ago, something like that. So that's cool. Asaf says there must be a glitch. No glitch. Ocean Crest says, hey, Rob. Ocean Crest. How you doing? John Kinsler says, hey, Rob, I love your videos. Well, John, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Eric says, hey, what's up, Eric? Asaf says, now I'm in. I'm here. Asaf, how you doing, buddy? Andreas Delarosa Jr. says, hey, Rob, how tall doing? I'm doing pretty good. Still 5'9.5". Chad Knott says, what up, Rob? Chad, how you doing there, buddy? Yeti, TRD Pro says, hey, guys. Hey, Yeti, what's up? How are you? Sean DeLong says, hello, everyone. And Rob. Well, thanks, Sean. How are you, bud? Joe Fernandez says, hey, Rob. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? Asaf says, Gear Runner, he's here. I am here. I'm right here. Asaf says, me is good. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Gear Runner says, first day back to work today in over 3 weeks. Man, it was a long day. I was thinking about you, actually, and you going back to work. I remember those days. Gear Runner says, hey, Asaf. Michael Flower says, thumbs up for another Monday stream. Where are the rest of them? I don't know. We got 7 thumbs ups and 21 people on here now. Just take a moment. Hit that button. It looks like this. Just tap that thing real quick. Tap it good, man. Let's see. Gear Runner says, hey, Sean, what's up? Chad says, hey, Gear. Dan Tana says, hi, Rob. Dan, how you doing there, buddy? Gear Runner says, hi, somebody. Hi, Chad. Hey, Chad. Digger says, hello, Rob. Digger, how you doing? Joe Fernandez says, okay, what about you? I'm good. I'm pretty good. Malachi Daniel. I think that's Malachi. Malachi Daniel says, is the Tacoma good for towing boats? Asked because it's a mid-size pickup and not a full-size pickup. Depends on how big your boat is. Got a great big boat? I'd go with a Tundra. Got a little tiny weeny boat? I'd go with a Tacoma. Andreas Delarosa says, I'm running behind on watching your videos. Andreas, I'm very disappointed, man. There are certain priorities that one must have in life. And for me, it's watching RobMotive videos. I'm just saying. Where was I? Asaf, he thumbed up a bunch. So did Joe. Sean says, it sucked going back to work today, Gear. Yes, I can imagine. But think about it. You're making all that big money now, though. Huh? Gear Runner says, it definitely did, Sean. It definitely did. But think about it, Gear. You're back in the grind now. You made that first day back. It'll be, I don't know, April before long. You'll have worked for several months doing the thing, every day. It's good for you, man. Kyle says, hey, have you had crash sensor issues? I have a 2019 TRD Sport 4 before, and it just started today and have to go back to the dealer tomorrow. You talking about the lovely TSS sensor, the Toyota Safety Sense? No, I haven't actually. No issues with mine. John, he did this thing. Norman says, "Hey Rob, Queens, New York here. What's up, Norman? I had surgery today, hernia with screen. Ugh, I'll bet you that's not comfortable. I've heard that's a pretty uncomfortable surgery. Although, years ago I had my gallbladder removed. That was a joy. And I had 3 holes, not that far down, depending on where your hernia is, but still, it was very uncomfortable. No screen, though. Ocean Crest says, Rob, any suggestions to dechrome the silver steering wheel emblem that stares at you every time you drive your Taco? I hate chrome too. I think there are some overlays out there that you can get for that. I'm not positive. I haven't looked into it too deeply myself, because the only kind of overlay I would want would be one that totally encapsulated that. And I haven't seen anything like that. So I don't really know for sure. I haven't seen anything good. Check out Tough Skins, though. They might have something. They got all kinds of that kind of stuff over there. And don't forget RobMotive 10 for 10% off your order. Don't forget. Gear Runner says, only 4 more days till another day off. Yes. I never get days off. I work 7 days a week. So, I might not be sitting there with the man, standing over my shoulder staring at me, but I work 7 days a week, and the man staring at me is the guy you're looking at right now. Dave C says, hey, Rob, a soft he thumbed up. Andreas just laughing out loud. Andreas says, I hear you, buddy. Dave C says, hey, you gear. James Harper, he thumbed up. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Gear Runner says, hey, Dave, how you doing, buddy? Joe says, hey, what do you think about the 2006 Tundra? I don't know. What do you mean? If it's running good, I think it's good. If it's not rusted, I think it's even better. Brian Prawl says, hey, Rob, B. Prawl from Northern California. Right? Thanks again for helping through 2 tough surgeries. Hey, Brian, anytime. You just keep watching. I hope you don't have to have another surgery, but I hope it improves your life somehow. Dave C., he thumbed up. John Kinsler says, love the video on the hood struts from Redline Tuning. Just ordered some. Oh, those are awesome. I mean, if you ever get under your hood, like every red-blooded American car lover should, male or female, you need those hood struts. It just makes it so easy. And it's a fun little project, I think. Just make sure you measure once, or measure a lot, and drill once. That's the key. And don't drill all the way up through, or you'll see that drill bit sticking out of the top of your hood. Be very careful. Very careful. Let's see. Brian says, yes, back to work. Yes, I think today's the day for most. Love to Smoke says, what's up, Rob? Hey, buddy. How you doing? I hope everything is going well for you there. Andreas, he thumbed up. Thank you very much, buddy. Brian says, Norman, it will be good. It will be good. Maz says, hello, everyone. Hi, Rob. Hi, Gear. Gear Runner says, just saw the Cowboys were hiring Mark McCarthy as their next head coach, the Packers' old coach. There you go. I told you guys last week they were gone. Now, they might not have technically been gone, but it wasn't fake news. Sean says, how about some Jeep mods while you're waiting on that new truck that's never coming? I do Jeep mods, but the channel doesn't like them. I do mods for the Jeep, and they just don't get good views. So it's kind of a waste of my time. I could be spending my time doing something that people want to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem doing Jeep mods. They're fun to do, too. I like all mods, really. Asaf says he won't last. No, he probably won't. He'll probably be gone in a couple of years. Digger says, Gear Runner, I just finished my 5-week vacation. Hated to go back to work. Yeah, that's the problem with vacations. Joe says, is the 2006 Tundra a good truck to buy? Well, I put a video. No, I didn't. Actually, the video I put out today was on the Tacoma. However, I have a video out there about Tundras and the top problems, or the top years with problems, something like that. So check that out. I don't remember if the 2006 is in it. If it's not, that's a good thing. I don't know right off the top of my head, to be honest with you. Again, if it's running good and there isn't a lot of rust and it's not all beat to heck, it's probably a good truck. M. Jones, new Tundra is reportedly delayed till December 21. Yeah, I heard that. TFL put out something about it being a 2022 now. See, I had mentioned that before. 2021, 2022 was kind of leaning back towards 2021, but now I'm hearing that. Norman says, not me, off 2 months from work. Wow, that must be for recovery, and that's probably about right. Sean says, Jerry has to hire someone he can control, Gear. It's true. Gear Runner says, Digger, I can't imagine having to go back after 5 weeks off. Yeah. Gear Runner says, hey, M. Jones. Gear Runner says, yep, he did, Sean. He did. M. Jones says, greetings. Greetings, Mark. Or I should say, hey. Yeah, that's not really a greeting. Norman Simmons says, I had 3-1 baseball and 2 starting. I had 3-1 baseball and 2 starting. What? I don't know what that means. Gear Runner says, yep, I saw that also. Ocean Crest says, any update on your 2020? I have a little update. I'll share with you guys in 1 second or 3. Brandon says, good afternoon. Brandon, what's up? What part of the country are you in? It's evening here. Sean says, 2006 Tundra is a great truck right before model change and all the problems worked out. There you go. You heard it here. Yeti TRD Pro. I loved your previous TRD intake and exhaust on your Tundra. I recently bought the TRD intake for my 4Runner and now waiting for the exhaust to be available in Canada. Awesome. It's great. I did a video today. I think the 5 best mods you can do on the Tundra. Not like Gears. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different type video, so you got to check it out. It's going to be out soon. But that's definitely one that's covered. So there's a little tidbit for you. Andreas says, Cowboys won't be back at the top until Jerry is gone. Norman says, hernia size. Oh, I got you. I understand. That sucks. That's big, man. 3-1 baseball and 2 starting. Ooh, wow. That's rough. Run Forest. Hey, man, what's up? Ordered my hood struts yesterday, getting the Spiker Engineering high lift struts. Purchased via Gear Runner, 10,000K giveaway cash. I see. Awesome. Good for you, bud. Gear Runner says, Tua Tagovailoa, I can't pronounce his name, declared for the NFL draft today also, and not surprising. Joe Fernandez says, thanks. Sean DeLong says, hope his hip holds up. Yeah. Gear Runner says, awesome run for us. Glad you got done. Good use out of it. Glad you got good use out of it. Brian says, the rumor is Josh McDaniel to Carolina along with Tom Brady. Book it in Vegas. I can't see Brady leaving. No way. Not without just retiring, but maybe he will. I don't know. Gear Runner says, me too, Sean. Brandon Banks, good evening from North Carolina. What's up, Brandon? Welcome to the live stream. We are going to do a giveaway tonight. We'll talk about that in just a second. Gear Runner says, Gear Runner's laughing out loud. Let's talk about my little Tacoma update. It's not a great update. I got a call. I don't think I told you guys this last week. I meant to, and then I think I went off on a tangent about something else. But I got a call from the dealership, specifically from my salesman. Gear Runner says Brady definitely won't retire with his last play being a pick 6. Yeah, that would suck. Anyway, I got a call from my salesman, and he informed me that nothing's changed on the truck, which is good. That means there's no bad news. You know, no news is good news sometimes since delivery is still February, which, by the way, we're getting closer to. But he told me that he's no longer at my dealership. And I'm like, what? Come on. I did talk about this week or last week, I think. So I'm not going to go into it. For those of you that didn't hear, he's still with the same umbrella, the same company, but he's moved on to Chevy versus Toyota. So he's not at the building anymore. Short of the story is I asked him if he was still going to be able to give me, in essence, the service that I want, you know, updates, if he's going to be there to negotiate pricing and all that stuff and show me the truck, you know, all that good stuff. And he said he was. So I'm okay with it. I'm sticking with him. We'll see. I don't know. That's where we stand right now. No update. But like I said, sometimes no news is good news. Sean DeLong says, love that the Titans knocked Brady out. Gear Runner says he called me and said that truck was going to the highest bidder. Yeah. Well, I'll get another one. Sean DeLong says your salesman left. I know. What the heck, man? I mean, it figures, right? I get it all set up, and the salesman. I mean, it's good that he stayed under the same umbrella, so he's still with the same people that own the dealership. He's just with their Chevy business now, and not the Toyota one. But it figures. It really does. Run Forest says Brady has no supporting cast around him like in the past. Make no mistake. Would love to see Steelers have him coach our rookie quarterbacks. It'll be interesting to see what does happen to him after he leaves the game. Is he going to become a coach? Is he going to become an owner somewhere? I mean, between he and his wife, who I think makes more money than he does, they probably could buy a minority share or something of a team. Do a Michael Jordan kind of thing. I don't know. Jimmy Pham says, yo, what's up, Jimmy? How you doing today? All right, let's talk about the giveaway for a minute. Love to Smoke says, never heard of a delivery. Wait a minute. Never heard of a delivery outlast the salesman. Oh, yes, I know, right? Hey, why not? What the heck? I don't know. It's something to talk about. I don't know. Salesmen change dealerships more than Rob changes underwear at least once a month. LOL. Underwear? Who wears that? Jimmy Pham says 2022 Toyota Tundra. That's right. That's what I've heard too. Digger says salesman got tired of you bugging him, Rob. No, I've been very good. I've left them alone because they told me what it was going to be. So it didn't really make sense for me to call them every other day when they told me it was going to be February. I mean, I knew this going in. So Gear Runner says, hey, Smoke and Jimmy. Run Forest says, wait, Rob wears underwear? Exactly. What is that? It's so constricting. Gear Runner says, always wear a belt, Rob. Especially since this weight loss. I can't even wear some of the pants I wore before because they don't stay up. Okra Kings, I heard you are about to get your Ridgeline. You heard wrong. I think you're on the wrong channel. I don't know. Love to Smoke says, hey, Gear, hope all is good with you. Jimmy Pham says, show me an ugly truck. Gosh dang it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Michael Flowers says, what type of money are you expecting to get when you trade in the 2018 Tacoma? Somewhere between 31 and 35,000. 35 being no way in heck. But I take it. Run 4 says, reason Rob was called Commando Joe in high school. That's one of them. Where's my bell? That was easy. Let's see. Brian says giveaway. Yes, we're having a giveaway tonight. Going to get to that in just a second. Gear Runner says, thank you, Smoke. Feeling much better now. Ace says, Rob, please send gas money. Wife just bought another Sequoia. My Tundra, plus my Tundra. Should I buy a Prius? No. If you have to get something, buy a Civic Sport hatchback. I mean, I'm just saying. Sean says, that salesman telling the story to his new friends, you can't believe what I sold this guy. He hasn't sold me anything yet. Jimmy Pham says, yo, sup, Gear? Wyatt says, how's it going, Rob? Just got on. It's good, Wyatt. How you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, two things about the giveaway. First of all, we are going to enact a strict rule, and I'm going to tell you why. Last week I had the giveaway. Maz won it, right? I get a couple emails. I get off the live stream, and there's two emails, both claiming to be the winner, right? Neither one of them were the winner. Now, this isn't unusual. People try to take stuff or whatever. So I'm not really surprised. However, I didn't hear from Maz until later, and I really hope indeed it was Maz that contacted me, because if it wasn't, somebody's going to get this this is the other one, but the grab handles I sent, because I did send them to the person I believe to be Maz. So what's the new rule? The new rule is you must contact me during this live stream with your address. I need to see it pop up on my screen. If you don't, then it's null and void, because I'm not going to send stuff off to people that didn't really win. It's not fair to everybody else. It kind of urinates me off, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm not going to do that. So you have to contact me, email me your shipping address along with your screen name so I can verify it while we're here on the live stream. That's the only way I can do it and be fair to keep these people that try to steal stuff from the winners. And Gear knows what I'm talking about. Somebody tried to steal a gift card he gave away once. I mean, that's a bunch of BS. It really makes me angry. I'm not going to express it on here because it's a G-rated channel. It may be PG-13. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. So that's what you have to do during the live stream. You have to email me your shipping address so I indeed know that the winner is the winner and not just somebody trying to steal it. All right, back to the show. And we're going to do that giveaway in a couple minutes. I'll tell you what we're going to give away. It's going to be exciting. Well, it's always exciting for me. Let's see here. I have to figure out where in the heck I was. Joey says, how's it going, Rob? Joey, it's going good. Welcome. Maz says, is there a diesel engine on the Tacoma? No, there is not. Gear Runner says, I can see how that went, Sean. Salesman, hey, I bet you can't get a guy to wait 8 months to buy a truck. Rob Salesman, hold my beer. I like that. It could be. You never know. Maz says, thanks, Rob. Well, thank you, Maz. Ocean Crest says, great price, Rob. Tacos certainly do keep their value. They do. One of the best. Tacos and Jeeps, man. It's amazing to me. Gear and I talked about that just a tiny bit today. It's amazing to me that Jeeps hold their value. You know, everybody talks about how horrid they are, about how unreliable they are, yet they go for a lot of money. I don't understand it. Sean says, no doubt. Jimmy says, how you doing, Gear Runner? Joey says, can I come over, Rob? No, you can't. Gear Runner says, good, Jimmy. How are you? Jimmy says, good. Digger says, now that's funny, Gear. That's funny. That Gear's a funny guy. He's hilarious. Kyle says, hey, why don't you have your 2020 yet? They have them in Florida as I looked at a tan one and a green 4Runner. Hey, what can I say? I have been searching the area to see if there's any showing up around here in my area. Closest one still is, I don't know, 10 plus hours away. So there aren't any here, man. They're just not. Terrence Tatum says, hello from North Texas. How is everyone? Terrence, welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, I definitely do. They tried to steal Run Forest money the last time. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, come on, man. Marcus says, hey, Rob. Marcus has a monumental happening. It's his birthday, and tomorrow he is getting his driver's permit. Marcus is going to be on the road. Beware. It's happening. It's happening tomorrow. Congratulations and happy birthday, Marcus. M. Jones says, along with their address, have them put a secret word in the email. Then post the word in the chat here. I could, because that would then tie the winner's name, but we'll see. I was just going to ask the winner a question. Anyway, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Run Forest says, Ace, they do make the international version of the taco called the Helix or Hilux, however you want to pronounce it, in a diesel. That is true. That is true. It is not available here in the U.S., though. Unless you drive it in from Mexico. I have seen some around this area in from Mexico. Let's see. Yeti TRD says, I was able to negotiate $3,000 Canadian for my brand new 4Runner TRD Pro. I hope you can do the same. I expect to do at least that well. I expect to do better. But we shall see. That's not bad. It's not bad. Gear Runner says, hey, Terrence. Gear Runner says, hi, Marcus. Terrence says, hello, Gear. How's the voice? Gear Runner says, happy birthday, Marcus. Andreas says, happy birthday, Marcus. Gear Runner says, still scratchy, but much better, Terrence. Marcus says, clearly Texas dealers don't do mini-me trucks. They do Tacomas. They do a lot of them here. They just don't do manual transmissions. That's the big holdup. Marcus says, thank you, guys. You're welcome, Marcus. Joey says, Rob, what makes you so handsome? Genetics, Joey. It's purely genetic. You know, we come from a pool of extremely good-looking fellas, and that's just the way it goes. I don't know. Digger says, happy birthday, Marcus. Sean says, and then he retracted. Not Sean. Sean says, I guess you being down in Texas, those dealerships only like getting the big man trucks in. The big trucks are popular here. Everywhere you go is a giant truck. Dualies, lifted, huge. It is the thing here. The bigger, the better. Maz says, Evident 1947. Check your email, Rob. Thank you. Yes, that is the one I sent it to. Thank you for verifying that. Gear Runner says, Joey, I almost have to delete that comment. Well, Joey took care of it himself. I don't know, or herself. Joey can be a female team name as can be a female name as well. I'm not sure. I actually know a Joey. Let's see. Joey says, haha. Terrence says everything is bigger in Texas. That's why I moved here, baby. Sean says, I need that button, man. Sean says, Gear, that flu was no joke this year. Been over a week for me, and I'm still hacking some. Yeah, I think Krista might have it. She's been sick for about a week now herself. Run Forest says Rob was the best looking guy in the state pen. Well, except if you count Gear, both are popular. I'm going to have to give Gear that title, and probably now most experienced. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been in the state pen. So Gear, that's all yours. You can have that title. No issue with me at all for that. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I'm still waiting. Run Forest is laughing out loud. I'm still waiting some more for my Tacoma. By the way, what do you guys think of the 2015 Tundra being the best year to buy? You know, I've been getting some comments about that, and of course, everybody thinks that their year is the best year. And you know, it's not to say that other years are bad. It's just overall, given the feedback and the reporting and, you know, reliability and repairs and all that stuff, the 2015 is number one right now. Anyway, so we shall see. Jeffrey Lepard says, sorry, I'm late to the live chat. Question to the group. When you change plugs in a 2017 Tacoma, or when do you? 60 or 100,000? You know, there's two ways I would look at doing that. One, if you're having trouble and you think changing the plugs is going to solve it, I'd change them anytime, regardless of miles. If not, I would go by the manual. I don't know off the top of my head which one it is as far as what the manual says, but that's what I'd go with. Unless you're having troubles, then it's not that difficult to do. Sergio Nunez says, need help to find manual on Bay Area, San Francisco. Anybody know? Looking 2020 TRD. Go to Auto Trader or Cars.com. Put in your information, what you want, your zip code and all that stuff, and it will tell you what the closest one is to you in your area. That's what I've been doing. Maz says, I got the flu right now, very contagious. I don't want it. You know, I had something about a month ago. It lasted for about 3 or 4 days. It was real light, but real annoying. And I'm hoping that was it, and it's enough to give me immunity against this other more powerful stuff, you know? Gear Runner says, LOL Run Forest, Rob was way more popular in there. Now, you guys know that's not true. You know it's not true. Gear's projecting. I'm just saying. Dean says, what are you giving away tonight? I'm going to get to that in a minute, Dean. It's an awesome giveaway. Well, I think so, but I could be biased. Just give me a couple minutes. I'm going to announce it. We'll do the giveaway. It's well worth staying for, in my opinion. Big Mo says, good evening, Rob. Rob's people. I like that. I have people. Good evening, Big Mo. How you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, Maz, I had that last week. It sucks. Yeah, I think that put Gear Runner behind. You know, I was really looking forward to that Jeep inner fender install, you know, where he got that Dremel, you know. I was waiting to see him do that. I thought that he was going to do that, but then he got sick, so now I don't know if he did it or not. But I want to see that video. I'm just saying. I don't know. Let's see. Sean says, who's got more Tats gear? That's the winner. Tats are not, you know, mine are colored, right? I mean, they have some color in them, some red, some blue, a little bit of red over there, although it's faded quite a bit. The person tattoos are blue or black. So I don't think that's a fair way to assess. I'm just saying. Gear Runner says, I'm a big wimp. I hate needles and I don't have any tattoos. I don't want to soil my body. So I guess gear doesn't win in that realm. I don't know. Ocean Crest says that's because you live in South Texas, which is high maintenance district, and very few wanting a midsize can't drive a manual. A lot of people can't drive a manual these days. It's a dying breed, as I have mentioned before. Sean DeLong says, winner Rob. Yeah, I hear you. Gear Runner, he's laughing and thumbs up, and I don't know. Sergio says, okay, thanks, Rob. No problem, bud. That's what I would do. That's what I continue to do to keep checking for them in my area. Ocean Crest says, I took 2 weeks off and sick both weeks. Coughing made my 3 hernias larger. It will. I've heard of people getting hernias just from a hearty sneeze, you know, so repeated coughing and you already have a problem. That's a drag. Love to Smoke says, I've been hacking for about a week now, sleeping in the basement so I don't pass it on to my wife. I'm curious. This is kind of an extreme thought. You're sleeping in the basement. I assume you're hacking and coughing in the basement. Now, if places like most places, your furnace is probably in the basement, right? So you're hacking and coughing, and all those germs become airborne. Now, your furnace, well, it's sucking in air from the basement, right? So it's sucking in the air and it's pumping it throughout your whole house now, right? Am I off here? Is my theory incorrect? Probably worse for your wife to be in the basement than to be upstairs. I'm just saying. What do you guys think? Huh? Love to Smoke. Yeah, I read that. Gear Runner says, it definitely put me behind. Then it rained every day after I got better. They are still in the box. Oh, I was looking forward to that install, man. And I know it'll come sooner or later. Andrea says, I bought the wife. Now, think how that would sound if I just stopped right there, right? You see how some comments can become misconstrued. Somebody who just turned on my channel, heard that, and then turned off, thinks that Andreas bought his wife. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. Andreas says, I bought the wife an 08 Tundra and never had any problems. Traded it with 235,000 miles for a 14 Tundra TSS Crewmax, 109,000 so far, no problems. Awesome. My 17 Taco has 55,000 and no problems. Awesome. Love them Toyotas. I understand that, buddy. I understand and I agree. Gear Runner says, I don't know. There are filters in the heat pump. Yeah, but filters that take out that kind of stuff, I don't know. A germ is a pretty minute little thing, you know. I mean, you can get better filters for allergens in the air. I mean, is a germ bigger than an allergen? I don't know. Andreas, he's laughing his arse off. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Of course, you know, I thought of it. But Jeffrey says, Rob, what did you do before starting RobMotive and the channel? I was a purchasing manager primarily. Did that for 23 years. 23 years I bought stuff. That's what I did. Love to Smoke says, furnace is in its own room and in the basement. It sucks air from outside. The upper 2 floors sucks air from the return vents. All right. So my theory is wrong. I admit it. Just a little weird thought I had there, but that's a good thing. So you're doing a very nice thing by sleeping in the basement. Terrence Tatum says, Rob was an international man of mystery. Yes, and my cover was purchasing manager, you know. So after I went into the office, I didn't go into a normal office, you know. I closed my door, I hit a button, a wall opened up. And on that wall were screens, computer screens for all over the world. You know, that's really what I did. Excuse me, I'm all choked up now. I think it's time for a little bit of water, a little water break. Here we go. It's not very satisfying. But it does the trick most of the time, I think. So what are we giving away tonight? I think it's time to say, I'm going to tell you what we're giving away right now. We have 19 thumbs ups. It would be nice, I'm just saying, to have a few more. So if you just came on and you haven't yet, please click that button that looks like this, or depending on your view, it looks like that. Just hit that real quick. You don't even have to close out of the chat to do it. You shrink the chat, you click the button, you reopen the chat. You don't miss anything. It would be, we have 23. See that? I love it. I love it. Thank you very much. Terrence says, purchasing agent was just a cover. That's right. I was not a purchasing agent. No. I was a purchasing manager. There is a difference. Let's see. Gear Runner says, is the stress from that job what aged you so much? What are you talking about? I look younger than you do. You got more gray hair than I do. What? Ocean Crest says, nope, you caught out bug. Nope, you caught out bug. I don't know what that means. John, spelled with an H-O-N. Never seen it that way. Where's the Mountain Dew? I cut out the Mountain Dew a lot. I might have one bottle a day. Usually it's a half or 3/4, and then I finish it the next day, and that's it. I'm a tea man now. I'm a tea man, but I do love tea. Sean DeLong says, yes. Wondering what car or truck you are buying next. I always have the bug. Excuse me. One of the cars I really loved and I wouldn't mind having again was the Honda Civic hatch. It's an awesome, fun little car. But when I got to thinking about it, I thought, it's just slightly underpowered for me. It's quick, it's peppy, but it doesn't have that full vigor oomph you want, when you want it. So that would hold me back. The Mercedes C43 was awesome. I really did love that car. Didn't do very good on the channel, so I'm really channel focused now. I don't know. Wyatt, he thumbed up. Thank you, Wyatt. Terrence thumbed up. Dean thumbed up. Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn, what's up? She thumbed up. Run Forest says, either the stress gear or he fell out the ugly tree. What? Hitting all the... What? Why are you insulting me so? I'm deeply touched by that in a bad way. Run Forest, he's laughing out loud. Yeah, I bet. John, he's thumbs upping. Jeffrey, he's thumbs upping. Thank you. Ocean says, our. Okay. Nope. You caught our bug. Gotcha. Makes sense now. Dean, he thumbed up. Gear Runner says, whoa, a teaman. I am a teaman. I admit it. I love tea. You like tea too. You just can't drink it anymore because you're so old. Your body won't let you. Digger, he says, thumbs up if I win. Love to smoke, thumbed up. John Gonzalez says, thanks for the video yesterday. I just ordered my dad the sleeping driver arm. Also, when will you be getting the Voodoo Blue Tacoma? That thing's pretty cool. The only problem I had with that thing is I showed the video, and most people don't do this, but when you put your head back, it didn't go off. Any other way, it'll wake you up. So that's pretty cool. When am I getting the Tacoma? Still February. That's the most recent information I have. Michael says in the Civic hatch, Rob, you have a problem. Yes, I do. I admit it. You're right. Jocelyn says, wait a minute. Jocelyn says Jocelyn's a dude. Really? Am I pronouncing it right? I've never heard the name Jocelyn for a guy, which is cool. Whatever. It's like Robbie. I knew a Robbie once, and it was a girl. I'm sorry. I apologize. Gear Runner says, whoa, T-Man is touched now. I know. Run Forest says, there will be no touching. I'm not that kind of channel. That's right. Yeti TRD Pro, says, your opinion on the GR Supra, my next purchase to join the fleet. I'm not a big Supra fan, to be honest. I'm just not. I looked at one at the dealership. They're tiny. I mean, I don't know how big of a person you are, but man, it looks like it would be so uncomfortably small, even for me. And I can't imagine anybody bigger than me. Have you sat in one or no? Z Diver says, I am here. You can start now. Amen. Paul, how you doing, buddy? Joe Fernandez says, thumbs up. Gear Runner says, hey, Z Diver. Photos by Devin. Hey, I know you're a Tundra Taco guy, but what's your opinion on the Ridgeline? If all you're looking for, I don't hate the Ridgeline. I give it crap, but I don't hate it. If you're looking for a suburban city dweller with the ability to haul some stuff in the back, it's not a bad option. You know, it gets decent gas mileage. It has decent power. It's got all those cool compartments in the bed. I love that. I think that is really cool. You can get speakers back there. You can have a party in that thing. I say go for it. If it satisfies your needs and you're willing to put up with all the crap the heavy duty truck owners are going to give you, I give it a thumbs up. Lemuel Hayward says, hey, Lemuel, how you doing? Asaf says, perhaps headrest got in the way. Yeah, but if you're sleeping like this, you're still sleeping. I don't know. M. Jones says, BRZ, that's more to a fun car than horsepower. That's more of a fun car than horsepower. I like the BRZ, but it's tiny, once again, and it doesn't have enough horsepower. Asaf says, Ridgeline, I hear, has a poor transmission. I haven't heard that. Could be. Gear Runner says the MK4 Supra was much, much better. It was. I agree. Jocelyn says, yes, you're pronouncing right. I'm from Northwest Africa, LOL, and I get that a lot, LOL. I got you. I understand now. I did not realize. Again, I apologize. Lemuel says, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, says, hi, how you doing? Photos by Nevin says, I wish they had the compartments in the Taco. Hey, they're even taking the compartments out of the Taco. We only have one left now. Sean says, I was very disappointed in the new Supra. I was thinking of getting one until I saw it in person. Yeah, it just didn't do much for me, man. I mean, if you like it, you like it. That's cool. I don't know. Lemuel says, hi, Daddy. I only have one blood child, so I don't think so. Michael Flowers says, maybe the next Ford Bronco would be a good channel vehicle. I like that. At least what I'm hearing about it. We got to see it. John says, I like the Voodoo Blue, but wife and kids think the Cavalry Blue SX package, sand beige, leathers, loving it. I saw a Cavalry Blue yesterday. They're hot. I like that color almost as much, if not. It's a pretty neat color. Gearwriter says, and that's the way I sleep when I drive. So I guess, excuse me, it's not for me. I guess not. If you sleep with your head back on the headrest, you wouldn't have much success with that. All right, here we go. We're going to do the giveaway now. I'm going to tell you what it is. Z-Diver says, Sparks Parts sent me a TRD Pro phone charger for $10 more, and it charges 5 times faster. Well, that's awesome. That's cool, bud. I didn't know there was a difference. Photos by Evan says, do you recommend any Taco mods for storage? Any Taco mods for storage? No, I would unplug the battery and leave it sit as is. Put some mothballs in it to keep the rats and mice out of it, and that's about it. Store it indoors if you can. Saf says, why would they put an electrical plug in the Taco but not in the Tundra? My 2001 Tundra had it. I don't know. Good question. Resist says, me, you. Yeti says, I was able to test drive one, and yeah, you do feel a little claustrophobic. Excuse me, but for 5'11", pretty comfortable. I do prefer the Mark IV Supra, but the price for the turbos are skyrocketing right now. Yeah, and I don't know why. Ocean Crest says, what about the future Ranger Raptor? I've heard that is not coming to the U.S. Lemuel says, can you shout me out? I think I just did. There you go. All right, here's what we're going to give away tonight. It is going to be the ever popular one or the other giveaway on the channel. We are going to give away either, and you can pick one or the other, and you need to let me know on the live stream. The lovely RobMotive channel decal. This fits comfortably and lovingly in the hood, not the hood, the roof of your vehicle. Doesn't even have to be a Tacoma. Could be an F-150. I don't know. But it fits up there. It's got Velcro on the back. You can stick it on yourself if you want, run around with it on you. I don't know. Depends on what kind of clothes you're wearing. If you're wearing wool, this thing will never come off. Or the lovely RobMotive sticker, or decal, I should call it. This works really well on the rear window of your truck. I got to say, it enhances the beauty of your truck and probably provides at least 10 more horsepower. That's what they told me when I bought them. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to give away one or the other. We're going to do the usual the usual guessing a number contest. I thought about doing something else, but then I thought, this is simple. It makes it easy for people. So we're going to do that. What we'll do is I will ask for a number. It'll be between a range of numbers, and whoever guesses it right first, when I see it on my screen, you are the winner. The rule: during this live stream, you must email me, and my email address is robmotive@gmail.com. You must email me your shipping address, and then I will verify it with you during the live stream, because people are trying to cheat and steal the winner's prizes. It happened last week. I had 2 bogus people, or maybe they were bogus people, I don't know, emails claiming to be the winner, and they were not. So I see people are guessing numbers. Gear Runner, he's learning how to count. It's good you're practicing that. Asaf said hood. I corrected myself. Lemuel says, can you tell them to subscribe to my channel? You know, Lemuel, I would ask you what's in it for me if I do that, right? It's a two-way street. You know, I get requests once in a while from people about things like that, but you have to understand, it has to be a two-way street. You know, what's in it for me? Just out of the kindness of my heart? I mean, this is how I earn a living, right? This is what feeds me, and I am starving. I've lost 14 pounds already. So, Lemuel, you should talk to me offline if you'd like something like that. And I've never heard of you before. So it seems that this is the first time you've ever been on my live stream. And it makes me think that maybe you're only here for that reason. I don't know. And that doesn't sit well with me. I'm just being honest. Does that make me an arse? Maybe. M. Jones says that decal on your truck would reduce your F-150 recall factor by at least 5. I know, right? Now Gary's practicing his alphabet. It's about time, you know. Terrence Tatum says, I hope you mail those scammer a box of poop. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? It's sad that people do that. I mean, really, it's not like I'm giving away $1 million or something, you know. I mean, it's nice stuff, I think. These handles were awesome. I guess, Terrence, it's a testament to you. They're awesome enough that people were willing to try to cheat somebody else out of them. I don't know, but it's sad. It's sad. It's just sad. Let me catch up. I'm going to kind of look around a little. Maz says he'd like the badge. You can tell me if you win. Mike Flowers says for a fee. Yeah, Lemuel, I mean, you know, if you wanna talk about things like that with nothing else in return, you know, I'm not talking necessarily monetarily. I mean, I don't know how big you are. You've already gotten a lot of pub from me just talking to you, right? Or about it, I should say. So I don't know, buddy. Along that vein, I will give a shout out. And I do this, and this is a good example because it's reciprocated, you see. Gear Runner, for example. He and I have known each other for a long time. Gear Runner has a channel. By the way, it's Gear Runner on YouTube. Check him out if you haven't. He tries to do Tundra and Tacoma mods. He has a Jeep. You know, it's worth checking out for the amusement factor alone, if you can understand what he's saying. Anyway, we kind of help each other out. You know, Gear gives me shout outs and things all the time. Just did a video recently, which I highly recommend you check out, where he ruined the RobMotive hat that he won a couple weeks ago. Literally trashed it, ruined the hat. But it's funny to check out. So if you haven't, go check him out, you see. Gear Runner says he's not playing with him. He's not playing. Asaf says, nice baseball cap. I lost 50 pounds. You have. I know. You've been doing well. Let's see. Where am I? Gear Runner says if he gives that away, Asaf, I'm playing. Wait a minute. You're giving away $1 million. Oh, I see. Now Gear said he wasn't playing. So I guess he just lost out. I don't know. Gear Runner says, thanks for the shout out, buddy. I appreciate it. Hey, I do too. I really do, sincerely. When anybody mentions me on anything like that, because people, they don't have to do it, right? I mean, you don't. So I really appreciate stuff like that. Maz says, Gear, did you install the pop and lock on your truck? Lemuel, that's kind of what I thought. Let's go ahead and remove that feller. And then let's do one more thing. Let's see. Let's put him there too. And then afterwards, we'll take care of that one the hard way. But you see, that's the kind of thing I mean. You know, people think that you should just give, and they shouldn't do anything. Well, why? Who's going to do that? You know, it's a business. It's not a charity. You know, I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty pretty expected. I'm not surprised. Let me look back just to make sure. Yeah, I guess it kind of took care of everybody, didn't it? Photos by Evan says, Rob, any bike rack mods, gear, or Rob? I don't have any, but if you have a Tacoma, there is a hole in the front of the bed where you can put a holder in there to hold your bike. So it's pretty cool. I've seen it before. I don't know. You can get it. Anyway, let's do the giveaway. Either the RobMotive patch or the RobMotive decal. You can win either one. You pick. The rules are simple. You need to guess a number between a range that I'm going to give you. Whoever gets it right first on my screen is the winner. While this is going on, you do need, that's all right, Gear. I appreciate it. While we're doing the live stream, you do need to email me robmotive@gmail.com with your shipping address so I can verify that the winner is indeed the winner on here and I get your winnings to you. All right, without further ado, I need a number. I need a number between, I ought to write this number down first. So Gear said he wasn't playing, so I'm not concerned about him hearing me write this number down. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pick the number that I want. I'm writing. I've got the number written down. I need a number between 425 and 475. Go. Go. I said go. Nobody's guessing. Nobody's interested. Wow, I should be paying attention. People are interested. Between 425 and 475. Whoever gets it first on my screen is going to be the winner. This is funny. You know, these numbers sometimes go really, really fast. I mean, we don't have a lot of people on here, so your chances are pretty good if you think about it. But the winning number has been guessed. It was guessed pretty quick, so you don't have to guess anymore. I just need to verify that the winner is who I think it is. So let me look through. I'm going to look through. It came up pretty quick. Sometimes they go quick, sometimes they don't. I'm looking. I am on live chat, by the way. Needed to verify that myself. All right, here is the winning number. That is number 455, or 455 as we like to call it. The winner is Terrence Tatum. Terrence, if you would email me while we're on the live stream with your shipping address, please, I will get one or the other in the mail. You need to tell me which one you want. You may have earlier. I don't remember if you did or not, but Terrence is the big winner this evening. I have written it down. It is now in writing. Here's my writing for you. Pretty slick, I know. Terrence says, awesome sticker. All right, I'm writing sticker on here. There it is. It's in writing forever. It cannot be changed. The sticker is what Terrence wants. Terrence, again, if you would email me real quick while we're on here, your email address, not your email address, your shipping address, then I will get this in the mail to you. I will get this in the mail to you pretty darn quick, actually, within the next couple days or so. So I got my phone device here in front of me, and I'm looking. You see right there, I've already had somebody send me an email stating that, well, they were actually just sending the number. I don't know. Maybe they were hoping that that I would think that they won. I don't know. They're obviously not the winner. They are not Terrence Tatum, and they did not win. I didn't even see them on the screen. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. They were on the screen. And this person, I'm not going to call them out because I'm hoping they just made an honest mistake. But the way this context works for the fella or fellette that sent me the email, you have to guess the number on the screen, not email me the number, just so you know. You would guess the number on the screen as you saw people doing, and if you get it right, then I will call you out And that's when you would email me your shipping address. So just so you know, again, I'm not going to call you out, but just so you know. Maz says, wow, my live chat is late. I don't know. Yeti says, so close. Haha, congratulations. Jose Amen Negron says, congratulations. Gear Runner says, hey, I guessed 424 first. You may have. I don't even know. M. Jones says, I guess 454, thinking you'd have Chevy big blocks on your mind. Nope, 455. Jeffrey says, I was going to say 476, but could not get my keyboard to work. Asaf says, Gear has class, so he wouldn't win again. I see. Maz says, congrats, Terrence. Jordan says, 2020 news today, new 2022 Toyota Tundra. Yes, 2022 is going to be the date for what I've heard. Photos by Nevin says, not even close. Terrence says, thanks, everyone. Let's see. I'm looking for Terrence's email. I haven't seen it yet, Terrence, so I'm assuming you haven't sent it yet. Digger says, I suck at this game. Hey, there is Terrence right there. Terrence, I will just ask you to verify on the screen right now the last 3 digits of your zip code. If you could put that on real quick on the screen here on the live chat, then I will know that indeed this is you. I hate that I have to do that, but like I said, people try to steal the winnings, so I must. Z-Diver says, I sent 455 to you, Facebook. I sent 455. All right, Terrence is verified. I have got it. I've got Terrence's address. Thank you, bud, for doing that. I appreciate it. And congratulations on your victory. So it shall be a sticker that will go to Terrence. We will have another drawing coming up. I still have one Prinsu type roof rack grab handle to give away. This again was handmade by Terrence, who does an awesome job. We'll probably give this one away next week. So if you're interested in this, it will most likely be next week. This is the last one that I have. It is the 10-inch version, and we'll probably, like I said, do it next week. We shall see. Let's see. I'm getting a lot more congratulations to Terrence. Terrence says, thanks again. Love to Smoke says, good night all. Have a great week. Love to Smoke. Good evening. Thanks for being here, and I hope you have a great week, bud. Dave C says, I missed everything. I'm at work. That sucks, doesn't it? I know. Terrence Tatum says, I'll send you some more. That would be awesome, bud. I mean, I think folks really like these. I honestly think that the regular grab handles are probably more popular only because they're able to be more universally used by people who might not have roof racks or anything. But I'm not asking you do whatever you want to do because both are popular, but I really do appreciate it, buddy. I think they're great myself. I have these in my vehicles, and they're awesome. Photos by Devin says, see ya, Rob. See ya, Photos. You have a lovely evening, buddy. Andreas is congratulating Terrence. Let's see. Jordan says a 22 Toyota Tundra 4-wheel drive, 6 lifted. I assume that means 6 inches of lift. Terrence says, yeah, grab handles seem more popular. Yeah, I think they are. Again, I think it's because they can be universally used in multiple vehicles. And I don't know how many people on here anyway have roof racks, you know. I don't know. Maybe if you send me more, I'll do more of a formal giveaway, run a little contest or something to widen the spans of the giveaway, I guess. Gear Runner says, I have them in mind as well. They are awesome. Terrence does great work. He does. Terrence does a great job. Sparky M says, later, Rob. Later, Sparky. Thanks for being here. Michael Flowers says, no roof rack for me. Yeah, I don't know that a lot of people have them. I don't know. Jeffrey says, thanks, Rob, for all the info and videos you post. Happy New Year. Have a clear vision. Have a clear vision year 2020. Well, thank you. Appreciate you being here, Jeffrey. I really do. I hope you have a great year, too. And I hope that this isn't it, that I'm going to see more of you, you know, on the live stream, on the channel, you know, around, stuff like that. Jose says, is that the left side or right side? LOL. Yes, yes. Love to Smoke says, good night all and have a great week. I read that already. If I missed anybody's comments, I apologize. You know, once the the giveaway gets going and stuff, I can't keep up with all the comments and things. Gear Runner says, hope everyone has a great night and the rest of your week. Everyone, you too, Gear. Continue down the road to recovery, and let's get those fender hoochies put on that Jeep, man. I can't wait to see it. Terrence, whoa, Ocean Crest. Wait a minute. Ocean Crest just sent $10. Thank you. A super chat. Ocean Crest, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, bud. Ocean Crest says, keep up the great videos and chats, Rob. Awesome, man. Again, thank you. I really appreciate that. Maz says, okay, guys, see you back to work. Maz, you have a good night. And the roof rack handles you won last week are in the mail. You should get them soon, I would think. Asaf says, good to be here all. Good to have you, Asaf. I appreciate you, bud. Gear Runner says, awesome, Ocean Crest 100. It is indeed, and I really appreciate it. Justin Stevenson says, good night, everyone. Out celebrating my 40th birthday. Well, Justin, happy birthday to you, buddy, and have a great, safe night. That's it. We're caught up on the comments. I appreciate everybody being here. Awesome to see you guys in the new year. Andreas says, I'll catch up on the videos this week and see you all next week. Good night to all. Thank you, Andreas. Just giving you a hard time. I appreciate any of them that you watch. I really do, bud. Appreciate you guys being here with me. Asaf says, pleasure, Rob. Andreas says, happy birthday. Sam DeSham says, keep punching. Hey, what's up, buddy? Asaf says, HB, man. That's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. You guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being a part of the channel. And we'll see you next time on the web.